excited to hear more about Onpassive, which is a business, an IT information technology, AI, artificial intelligence company that you're going to learn about. You're going to learn about some of the products and why this business model is very different from anything else you have probably ever seen before. And just want you to sit back, digest. You may not digest everything at once, so that's why you need to get back to the person who invited you. Also, we want you to keep in mind, you're going to hear a lot maybe about people who have been online, have been in business online, have businesses that they've tried to promote online. And whether you've done that or not is not a prerequisite to becoming part of this company. This company is made for everyone. So don't let the fact that it's called a business, or you're going to have a business, or there's going to be customers, that you can build the team. Try not to take that on as something that, oh, this just doesn't fit me. This isn't my cup of tea. This wasn't meant for me. Trust me and trust the rest of the panelists. This business is for everyone, regardless of what level you have ever been involved on the internet. You're here today. You're going to enjoy learning about it. So sit back and enjoy. And down in the Q&A, if you have any questions, you can type them in. Red Redfern will be answering those questions. And throughout the webinar, if some questions come up that need answering, Red will ask them. So it looks like we're ready to get started. Marty DeGarmo is our host. So Marty, it looks like you hit recording and we're ready to go. We've got a good crowd, and let's get going.
I'm ready as I'm going to get. Thanks, Susie. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, today you're invited here on Tuesday the 9th to learn about a business online that is like no other. It's our obligation to prove that to you. We know it. We just want you to know it. No pressure. We don't talk anybody into anything. But I believe after you hear what's going on, you will see exactly what we saw 2 years ago today. Anyway, my name is Marty DeGarmo, 61 years old. I've been online since 2004. Came online mainly to see if I could find a way to make an income. And I saw other people doing it right away. As soon as you come online, you see it. And I said, wow, I'd like to be able to do that. I'd like to be able to work from home. Make money while you sleep. If you can make money while you sleep, one day you can walk away with a residual income. Well, at least that's what I was told. I believed it. And today I believe it more than ever. But there was many years that I wasn't sure it was true. I joined a bunch of businesses and found out pretty quick that it's not as easy as they make it sound. And I mean they, I mean everyone else. About 2% make money, or 3%, maybe 3%, I doubt it. Make a little money. I don't think any of them, but maybe 1% or less than 1% actually have a residual income, no matter what you're told. Because in most cases, these so-called gurus, if they stop promoting or stop getting in a promoting type company, the company will fold, they will lose their income. Hence, it's not residual income. So I fumbled around for about 10 years, I guess, trying to figure out what to do, and I'm looking for that magic bullet. And there isn't one. You have to learn how to market. I did have time because I was on disability. So it took a lot of time, a lot of years, a lot of money. And it's just a moving target. It's not what people say it is. They want to tell you how easy it is, and it's just not. I took courses. I did everything you're doing. So I'm here to make you feel a little better about it's not your fault. About 10 years into it, I did learn how to market. I did Twitter. I did everything there is. Any kind of social media, I would use some kind of leverage to promote, and could do okay. Then I met Mike and Dan, and they obviously brought things to the table that I did not have. And between the three of us, we started to get very good at promoting, building a team. There was one big thing left out, and you don't realize it until you get on the other end of the spectrum. You think, okay, you know how to market, you can build a team, you're off to the races. What don't you like about that? And what I don't like about it is a few things. One is either the company you join is folds, they change the game plan in the middle of the game. It's impossible. This is the one that bothered me and all of us the most, is you can't bring anybody with you. Now you could say, well, you just duplicate what I'm doing. Well, okay, so what am I going to do? Clone you for 10 years and get you where I'm at, or what Mike is and work there? It's not that easy. And it's a lot of work, and you got to put in a lot of time. A lot of time that is delayed gratification. You don't see your results maybe for months, years. Then you got to build a system. Then you got to get a team. Then you got to get people to do what you're doing. It just did not work out. So we went from one business, build it, 200, 300, 400. Something's wrong with the company. Something's wrong with the pay plan. Other people can't do it. Boom, it's dead. To the next company, okay, maybe this is better. Now we're learning as we go. And then a couple months later, you're going, you say, maybe, boom, it's dead. You bring in 7 and 5 quit. You bring in 120 quit. You bring it. And the reason they're quitting is not mindset. It's not because they don't have a big enough why. If I ever hear that again, I might do something illegal. But it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with if people could make money, they would stay. If the product is legit, they would stay. If the product was in high demand, they would stay. But when things get rough in the world, what's the first thing you get rid of? You get rid of that monthly shipment that's coming to your house because you can't afford it. Most people are not even making enough in their business to pay for the products that they're buying, much less making a profit. Well, anyway, I made my own mind up. I want a business that does all the things that Mike Ellis is about to explain to you, but I thought, man, that's kind of being a fantasy world. I'll settle for part of that. I would settle for part of that if I could get it, because at least if we could make money, the people we brought in made money, and even if we had to keep working, no residual income, we would have done it at that point. About 2 years ago today, actually, I ran into Peter Rogers and Red Redbird. Red's here, Peter's here too somewhere, and asked him what they were doing. And Peter started explaining what it was. And, at this point, it's not a big, it's not a 50-yard punt here. I mean, I just need to, can I make money? Yep. Can Mike and Dan make money? Yep. Can people we bring with us make money? Yes. And I went, I'm in. Or the products in high demand? Yes, they're digital. Loved it. I'm not bringing anything home. People have a chance. Maybe this is the ticket. Needless to say, we got back. We really found out what the company was about. And it was bigger and better than we even hoped for. Obviously, because we're still here and we're here for life. We're not looking at anything else. Mike Ellis right now will explain this business to you in much better detail, much clarity. Just listen to what's going on. If it sounds like something you want more info on, get back to the person that brought you here or anyone, because they will help you. But it's good to get back to the person who invited you here, and you'll get all the info you need. I'm going to turn it over to my business partner, my friend Mike Ellis. He will lay this down for you very easily and very easy to understand, and then the decision is yours. Thank you very much. Mike Ellis.
Yeah, no, thanks, Marty. This webinar really is for new people. If you're new to Onpassive, you're just starting to discover Onpassive, this is for you. What I'm going to be saying is going to be directed directly to you. And Susie talked about this being your cup of tea. It might not be, it might be. If you're interested in building wealth, Onpassive will definitely be your cup of tea. In fact, you're going to want more than one cup. Onpassive, it is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence, informational technology company. It's been developed by a gentleman of the name of Ash Mufareh. He is the CEO. He is the visionary, the brain trust behind Onpassive. And it is a massive company today. We're in over 240 countries today. We're getting very, very close to the soft launch of Onpassive, days, if not weeks, away from the soft launch. It's a done deal. It's a reality today. So everything that I'm going to be talking about, it is available to you now. And that's something I absolutely love about the place we're in. There's not going to be a long wait for you to start developing wealth, and that's why we're all here. So Onpassive, it has a ton of moving parts. And as you come in and you start to participate with Onpassive, you'll continue to learn about Onpassive. We can't go over everything today, but what I would like to do is give you some finer points that Ash shared with us quite a while back. And as you think about Onpassive, as you think about all the moving parts, and there are a ton of them, Ash Mufareh, as he developed Onpassive, he made it very, very simple for you and I, those individuals that want to come in, participate with Onpassive, and build wealth. And after I go through these 4 or 5 concepts, and you've tied them together, you're going to know exactly what Onpassive can do for you. And in the end, that's all that's important today. What can Onpassive do for you, and how is it going to affect your future? Onpassive today they are a brick and mortar company. They have a office in Hyderabad. It's about 800 strong, 800 technicians, and they make everything in Onpassive in Hyderabad, India. And what they're doing really is extraordinary. So let me get into the 4 or 5 concepts that'll show you what Onpassive is doing for all of us today and will do for you. As we think about what Ash Mufareh has done for us, he went over these 4 concepts: self-funding, for success, product, customer, and volume. And I really want to hit each one of those separately. The first one is self-funding. And this was really, really refreshing for me because I've been doing this, like Marty, probably a dozen years. And I've been in a lot of different businesses. And what self-funding means is you will come in, you will go out of pocket once, you will never have to go out of pocket again. Now, if you know anything about other businesses online, you get involved with those businesses and they take money from you month after month after month after month until people just can't pay it anymore and they quit. That is not Onpassive. You'll come in, you'll fund it once, you'll never have to go out of pocket again. Why? It's the way Ash Mufareh has structured Onpassive. It's the way he structured the pay plan of Onpassive. It really is revolutionary because the things that I'm going to be talking to you about, they've never been done before online. Ash and his team in Hyderabad, this is the first time this has ever been done in the history of the world. And it is so ingenious what he's done because it gives us the ability to actually build wealth online. The next one is for success. And when I use this phrase, everybody loves this phrase, force success. When I first heard it, I loved it, had no clue what it meant. And most people don't know what it means initially either. But all it means is Onpassive is going to force you to build wealth. Because of the structure of Onpassive, because of the pay structure of Onpassive, as you come into Onpassive, they are going to guarantee you will make money. They are going to guarantee you will build wealth. Now, when you hear that initially, you're going, well, nobody can say that. You can't guarantee that, but Ash can. And after I studied the numbers, after I understood what Ash was doing, He can say it, and it's 100% true. Forced success is a dream come true because of what Onpassive is going to be doing for all of us. Now, in order to explain forced success, I need to go to the next two concepts. And the next two concepts are product and customer and how they tie in together. As we look at the products of Onpassive, they are proprietary, they're cutting edge, they're the best of the best, they are superior at a lower price point. Again, they are AI IT technology. Onpassive is a technology company. And some of these products range from an automated marketing platform, which has all the tools we need to market online, page builders, funnel builders, autoresponders, webinars, communication module. All the tools we use to market online are in this automated marketing platform. Other tools that they have, and they are numerous. There are about 51 tools in Onpassive, products in Onpassive. It could range anywhere from from educational platform or a platform to take care of an HR department that a company has, human resources, and many other niches that Onpassive is in. And Ash calls these portfolios of products because what they do is they take the IT products of Onpassive, they put them together to service one niche, and then they go out and service that niche. And again, all of these products, proprietary, built from the ground up, cutting edge technology, brand new technology, superior technology at a lower price point. So what does that do for the customer side of Onpassive? As customers come in, and they are going to flock into Onpassive, and that'll take us into volume, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. But as customers come into Onpassive, and Onpassive is primarily a customer-based business, even though we have the privilege of participating with Onpassive and getting all the benefits of Onpassive. Onpassive is primarily a customer-based business, and 90% of the people that will be coming into Onpassive will be customers. They will come in, they will pay, and then pay a monthly fee because the products are superior at a lower price point. It makes their job easier, makes their life easier, makes their bottom line better. All really great things to have. And people online, they love new technology that works really well, and that is Onpassive. So how is Onpassive going to put all this together for us, those individuals that are coming in and participating with Onpassive? And I want to tell you what they're going to do for you just very quickly. As we come in and participate with Onpassive, they're going to go into their toolbox, and they're going to take the automated marketing platform out. And then they're going to build a marketing system for all of us, okay? And then they're going to hook it up with AI. AI is artificial intelligence. If you're not using artificial intelligence, it's very difficult to compete nationwide, worldwide, online. AI is really important. Onpassive is going to take AI with the IT tools of Onpassive, build a marketing platform with us, for us. And then what that does, it makes our marketing platform 100% automated. That's really important. It doesn't matter if you've been online 5 minutes or 5 years. Onpassive is leveling the playing field with an 100% automated marketing system. Okay. So what else are they going to do? Well, they're going to go back into that toolbox, and they're going to take another tool out. That tool is traffic. They're going to start driving traffic for all of us. And Onpassive will bring in millions and millions of customers. And I'm going to illustrate that here in just a little bit. But all of these customers that are coming in will land under each one of us. A certain portion of them will land under us. And we get paid off of the volume of those customers. And it's just as if you were a salesperson going out, making one sale. Let's say it's a $100 sale for a company, and they pay you 10% commission. That would be a $10 gain from that $100 sale. It's the same thing with Onpassive, except Onpassive is actually going out, bringing the customers in, making the sale, and then taking care of the customer. How does all of that work? It works because it's 100% automated, but I'm going to get into a little bit more detail in just a second. So how do we all come in and participate with Onpassive? Today, there is a membership. It is a founding position. You can come in, pay $97, and it locks you into the company of Onpassive. It locks you into the pay structure of Onpassive. Really, really important. As you do that, you can also, if you have the inclination, you can actually start building a team. You can actually share Onpassive. As we look at the founding position, it is extremely powerful. As Onpassive launches to the world, actually goes into the soft launch, they're actually going to start building your team for you. And anytime you can start building your team, adding additional legs of revenue, it's a really, really big deal. And that's why those individuals that have the inclination to build can build during the soft launch. As they come in as founders, can build now and in the soft launch to get those additional streams of revenue. Why is that important? It cuts time frames. It gets you to that place where you're financially independent quicker. So becoming a founder and then participating with Onpassive, it's a really, really big deal. And if you can build, you don't have to, but if you can, it'll cut time frames. It'll get you to that place where you want to be quicker. Again, Onpassive, 100% automated. You do not have to do anything. And here's how it's going to work as we all come into Onpassive and they launch to the world. And the way it's going to happen, Onpassive is going to go into the soft launch. That's going to be happening very, very quickly now. And then it's going to roll seamlessly into the hard launch, which is the launch to the world. And as they launch to the world, how do we all come into Onpassive? The founding members of Onpassive will come into Onpassive as customers. And there will be one membership level. This is the fee you will pay once. You will never have to go out of pocket again. Once we do that, we will get all the products of Onpassive. We will have access to them and we can use them. We'll go into our back office, click a button, and become independent resellers of the IT products. From there, Onpassive can pay us. It sounds very complicated. It's not. We come in, become members, click a button, independent resellers of the IT products, Onpassive can pay us. So let's back up to the membership level just very, very quickly. I believe that level is going to be right around $200, $250. Ash has not shared that with us, but I think it's going to be right in there. We'll come in, we'll pay that once, and the additional months will be paid from the proceeds we make with Onpassive. As we pay Onpassive $200, Onpassive is literally going to go to work for us. We are hiring them to build the marketing platform, to run traffic for us, to build our business, to manage the customers. We are literally outsourcing the building of our business to Onpassive with that fee, even though it's a one-time fee, and the other fees will be paid from the proceeds of Onpassive. If you are an individual, again, that has the inclination to build, you can still do that. If you like to sell, you can still sell, but this is a totally 100% automated business. It's why it's so unique. It's why it's so exciting for most people, because they literally see a way forward to build wealth online because of what Ash and his team is doing. This is some really, really exciting things. And when you understand those four concepts, self-funding, for success, product, and customer, you understand how Ash has put it together to work for you and I. And that's really, really important. So let's talk about volume. Onpassive is going to be driving traffic for us. And I have people come on and say, well, that's nice. I'm going to get a few sales. I'll make, $10, $15, $20. It's nice, but it's really not going to change my life. That's really not the way it's going to work. Onpassive is better at driving traffic than anybody I know. And that's one of the main products of Onpassive: traffic, traffic, traffic. And as we look at what Onpassive is going to be doing, I want to talk about two niches that they're going to be into. And he really has already released these two niches. One is an educational platform. It's called Academy. And the other one is Staff. It is a portfolio of IT products to manage HR, human resources with companies. If we just look at these two niches within Onpassive, and again, there are 51 of these. If we look at these two niches, if you combine them, there is over $500 billion of revenue generated with just these two niches. Now, I believe Onpassive is going to take a major amount of those markets away from those individuals. How much? I don't know. It could be 10%. It could be 20%. It could be 40%. It could be 60%. If it's over 10%, it is massive. And those are just two niches that Onpassive is going to be servicing. So when we look at the amount of business coming into Onpassive and the amount of revenue that's coming into Onpassive, and you think about the traffic that's going to be coming in, buying, and placed underneath you, it is massive. Everybody that is on this Zoom today, every founder that's on this Zoom today, in a very short period of time, will not have to worry about finances. And I know that number differs throughout the world, and we are global. We have a global audience right here. But if you're in Onpassive, because of what Ash has done, you will get to a point where you do not have to worry about finances because of the sheer volume that's going to be coming into Onpassive. And as Onpassive launches to the world, there's going to be an explosion. And that volume, the sheer revenue that's going to be coming into Onpassive, is just going to be a really, really fun thing to watch. I want to talk about Ash Mufareh just very, very, very quickly so you know who we're talking about. Ash is a gentleman who has a heart to serve. And as he was developing Onpassive, in the back of his mind, he thought, when we get this done, I want to share the wealth with the founding members of Onpassive that have come in, supported me, and were here early. And when he says share the wealth, he's not talking about 5 or 10%. He's talking about 60, 65, 70, 75% of the wealth of Onpassive will be shared with you and I as founding members. And when we think about that, and we think about the sheer volume that's going to be coming in, you can start to dream a little bit, because what Ash is trying to do is really change lives, change that financial future, give you liberty and freedom to have the choice to live the life you want to live. And really, that was his vision when he started to build Onpassive. Today, Onpassive is a reality. We are going to put Onpassive to work for us, and it's going to be it's going to be a dream come true for so many people. When you think about Onpassive, keep it very, very simple. Think about those 4 concepts: self-funding, for success, product, customer, and then the amount of volume that's going to be coming into Onpassive. Ash has an acronym for Onpassive, and it's CATMO. And he uses this quite often. It is apropos. CATMO, Complete Digital System. This is a complete digital solution for personal and for businesses. Our customers will be K through 12, colleges, small, medium, large size businesses, governments, personal use. Our market today is 4.6 billion people, and we have a complete digital solution for all of these individuals. CATMO, A is for automation. Without artificial intelligence, without automation, you're dead in the water. You just can't succeed online unless you have AI. The T is for traffic. If you can drive good quality traffic to any business, you are going to succeed. Onpassive is better than anybody I've ever seen at driving traffic. M is for money. The money is going to be there for all the founding members, those individuals participating with Onpassive. And the O is Onpassive. As you think about Onpassive, it is global. It is unlimited. There are no caps. There are no qualifications. What those two things means, we will never limit the amount of money you can make. We will never put a cap on what you can make. And we will never add qualifications as to what you need to do to make money. There are no qualifications. It's simply coming in, paying the membership fee, actually becoming founders first, then coming in, paying the membership fee. And from there, we're paying Onpassive to build our business. There will be no other qualifications. And then, of course, AI and 100% automated. Add those two things together, and Onpassive is unbeatable. When you think about Onpassive, think about Google, think about Amazon, think about the very, very large companies that are out there right now. As Onpassive launches to the world, we will be a unicorn company, a company that has a value of over $1 billion. Again, that's revolutionary. It's never been done before. And I believe in a very short period of time that Onpassive will be the big dog on the block. And I don't think there will be another company that will be above us. That's how ambitious this has been. This is how successful it's been. Today, it is a reality. It was built for you and I. Come on in, become a founding member, pay the $97, lock your position in, and then continue to learn about Onpassive, because I can tell you flat out, it just gets better and better and better. And we are, by the way, very, very close to the soft launch. And when that happens, this thing is just going to roll like lightning. So, Marty, that's it for today. If I've missed anything out, you and Dan can kind of fill in the blanks. But we're in a great place right now. Don't miss out on this. Come on in, become a founder. Marty, go ahead.
Thanks, Mike. No, you missed nothing. Absolutely nothing. If there's any, I'm sure there's some questions, Red, if you want to go over some of those for everybody.
To be honest, Marty, I had a couple of questions, but they were only founders ones. There's been no any from prospects that need to be answered. Mike's done such a good job of explaining what Onpassive is. I've had no what I call normal prospect questions. I have answered a few questions to the founders who have asked them, and I hope I have answered their questions. So easy night for me, Marty.
Oh, wow. Wow. We'll get some input from other people that are in the business and get their scope of why they're in it, what they love about Onpassive. I'll start with Alberto, if you're there, Alberto. Dan had to leave, Mike, so I'm going to be winging it without Mr. Dan.
That's okay. When you're retired, you have a lot to do.
Alberto from Spain. Yes, sir. What do you love about Onpassive, sir?
What can I tell? What I haven't said before, but first of all, thank you to be here again, once again. And Mike has said practically everything. But from my point of view, I have to say, I've never come across a company like Onpassive. On one part, I thought in the past, how can I help other people? In which way? With which company can I find people in future who may have the same vision as I? And I think I said it last time with Ash. We are many people of us. We are thinking that we want to do something, but we never do the step. And in this case, Ash did a step. He has a vision and did a step, and the step is Onpassive. And what we are doing is what we did already. We joined Onpassive, and that is exactly what we are trying to explain other people, the possibility they still have at this moment to become a co-founder, because once Onpassive reach or decide or actually decide to go on the market, then nobody else can any longer become a co-founder. So that is the right moment. I think we are at the right moment, on the right place, with the right company, with the right people. And I'm happy to be here with you, because if I wouldn't register as a co-founder, I wouldn't be with you. And that is something you cannot pay with money. And I say that because in the way we treat the people, and the way we think, and the way we act is practically the same. Even you are in the United States, Marina's in South Africa, or other people are in India, or we are in Europe. On one side, we are thinking in the same level. And that is what I find, let's say, perfect. Obviously, unfortunately, through the pandemic, the COVID-19, many people have suffered or are still suffering. But on the other side, I have to think, because otherwise I wouldn't be in. That we know we have bad things, but we have also good things. And this is one of the best things I've ever had or come across me. And I only can recommend it. And that's why we two all together, we still, no, I would like to say try. What we transmit the vision of Ash Mufareh to the other people all around the world, because I have contacts all around the world, And afterwards, obviously, it depends on each other if the person wants to register and to become a co-founder. On the other side, I also have to say, maybe it is not for everybody, because you have to see it, you have to feel it, and you have to see also the other people. You have to trust. And if you don't trust in something, then you are not on the right place. That's more or less what I have to add, what Mike and you told. On the other side, but before we finish at the end, please, I would like to say something with a few other people to your second anniversary, Martin. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'll end up with you, Alberto. We have women here that usually know more than men. Do they today? No. Does anybody have anything? Marina or Angie? I believe Marina's popping up there. Hello.
Hi, Marty. Hello, everyone here. We say hello, Africa. Hello, world. Great to be here. And also a special hello to all the women for yesterday, which was International Women's Day. We're still celebrating as women. It's really been a fantastic time. And our office in Hyderabad had a great celebration, playing games and all sorts. And the men had lovely things to say about all the women. But you'll notice when you get into Onpassive that this is not just another business that you've been in. It's not like anything else you've ever been in. You're not just a number. You are an individual. Everybody means so much. And, you know, there's so much equality. It doesn't matter what origin, race, or creed. It doesn't matter what education you've had or not had. Onpassive welcomes you, and we have such a wide diversity of people, religions, everything, and yet none of that matters with Onpassive. We all bring out the best in each other, and it's just such a great sense of community. And going forward, our CEO said that he cannot sleep in peace, knowing that he's living in a nice house and driving a nice car, having a great meal, knowing that there's children running around without shoes. And it doesn't end there. The children without shoes, they don't have a home. With COVID-19 pandemic that we've all come through or still going through, there were children that only got fed at school. And, you know, what happened when they couldn't go to school? I don't know if those children got fed. There's just so much need out there. And with Onpassive, as a founder, with the same heart as our CEO, we're going to be able to tackle these situations one step at a time, one person at a time, and one project at a time, because we are going to be creating wealth, but not just wealth for ourselves to get ourselves out of debt and buy ourselves the things that we've always dreamed of. You'll be able to afford that, but you can then go out into your communities and to wherever your heart leads you and help people in need and make a difference. Our CEO, actually, we had a meeting and he said, it was actually a meeting on Angie's German webinar that he surprise visited us. And he said what he wants to earn, and it was so amazing listening to our CEO speak about this. He said he wants to earn $1,000 a day for him and his family to have the best life possible. He worked it out with his wife. What do we need? You know, with everything that they want and the traveling that they want to do, $1,000 a day was what he wanted. And what he wanted over and above that was $1 million a day that he can give away. And, you know, maybe save up for a week and go into a country like Egypt or into an African country or, you know, certain places. There's so many countries that's in dire need of help. And could you imagine what $7 million US can do to a country with, you know, that's in a state like that? He's really going to be changing the world. And we are going to help turn poverty into prosperity across the land and across the world. So I really do welcome you. We're all here to help and serve you and make sure that you have the best possible journey with Onpassive. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to the ASL interpreters. They've been swapping throughout the night. Great job, so that our deaf and hard of hearing can hear what we've got to say as well. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Marty, and everyone else that's on here.
Thank you, Marina. Thank you very much. And like Marina said, look, you can travel the world in 7 days and never leave your house. There's something going on in every country all the time, around the clock. So many people help you. And keep in mind too, I know some people get nervous about business and things being technical, but remember this: you don't have to know anything about these products. Absolutely zero. You're part of it. If you're a founder, you get to share in the wealth. You don't have to be an expert of any kind. That's the beauty of the company. That's why I joined this company, so that everyday people have a chance. And that's what Ash wanted. That's what he's building. As soon as it's going to be launched, and you couldn't get in at a better time. That's for sure. We have a couple more women here. We got Corinne or Angie, if you'd like to say anything. Don't all jump in at once here. There we go. Corinne's here.
Yeah,
And maybe you have to open the micro for them.
I have my mic open, but I can't. Can you listen to me?
Yes.
Yeah. We can hear you.
But you know, I'm just you. I'm not seeing myself, just a voice. Is that okay?
Yeah. It's okay. I don't know why your camera won't come on. I didn't do anything.
Okay. I don't know, but anyways.
Oh no, it's crazy Zoom.
This is Corinne Isabel Mikes from Switzerland, and I'm part of this exciting movement, great movement, and Onpassive family too. I'd like to encourage and remind everybody who's listening to ask yourself, why are you here today? You know, you got an impulse. You got an inspiration. You got a suggestion from anybody. You got an invitation. And I assure you that the person who asked you to participate today meant it well with you. It's a good-hearted person. It's somebody who cares about you and wants you to feel with your intuition or with your senses and decide, maybe spontaneously. Sometimes we are very caught in mind and we question ourselves related to our experiences in the past. And I like to invite you to stay now, in the moment of now, and just, you have listened to Mike Ellis, you have listened to Marina, you have listened to Marty, you have listened to Alberto, and you have listened to Triela. So what do you feel? What does your heart say? I can assure you, from my perspective and my perception, that this enterprise is the only one I have experienced that has the heart at the right place. This is a business, an enterprise which has a soul, has a heart, and a great mind. So this is a coherence which is there. And what does it mean? Our great CEO, he's so genuine. He has a heart for humanity. He does everything tailor-made for us to, to make us happy. Why? What is happiness for us? For me, happiness is if I have enough time to do whatever I'd like to do. Of course, I need money to okay. Here we are. Now I'm here with, oh God, hold on. Here I am. Aloha again, excuse me, before it was just my voice, and I greet you now with the aloha because I embody the loving spirit of Onpassive, and aloha means I share with you this loving spirit of Onpassive. And I'd like to remind you, please listen to your hearts and just get in touch with your heart space and feel the resonance, because this enterprise has, as I told you before, this heart for humanity and for everybody. We have this superb connectedness. We help each other. We have all got into this vision of uplifting humanity, because this is all about, that's a mission. We have these tools and these resources and all the solutions which connects us all communicating. Who doesn't want to communicate with each other? We all want. So if we have everything under one roof, how easy is that? Why? Because there's this with heart, made with heart and clean. So we can trust. We can trust. So trust your voice and just make the step and explore and have joy. You know, it's just that easy. You can only win because we are here a winning team, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, Corinne.
You're welcome.
For some reason, you were an attendee and a panelist at the same time, which I've never seen before. But anyway, it worked out. Thank you, and thank you so much for what you said. You're 100% right. There's nothing like Onpassive. Angie, would you like to add something? This is the young lady from Germany. She speaks 2 languages and much smarter than I am. So let's hear from her.
Oh, Martin, first of all, happy anniversary. Congratulations to you. Yeah, Corinne said everything I wanted to say. But yeah, that it's the best opportunity of your life to become a founder. And the bonus is you get a whole family of over 500,000 of people, friends all over the world. And I guess that's the best journey I've ever experienced. So we will make a deep impact as Onpassive. And yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you.
Excuse me, Marty.
Thank you,
as I was before with the 2 dimensions, I don't know if I said that this very important question: what if you had enough money and much, much more to do whatever you like to? So question that yourself. Ask your heart, and then I tell you the solution is here. You can do everything, whatever you wish. And it's always just all about all of us. And we are global and we are united. And in this unity, we all win. And we'd like to invite you to be in this family. You're very welcome already now. So thank you.
I would sign up under you again, Corinne. I'd sign up under all of you again. Hey, Susie, do you have anything else? Or are you hula hooping or? She's probably putting it down now. Oh, maybe not. Robert, you wanted something to say at the end. It's all yours, buddy.
Okay, then we have to.
Yes,
you know. 2 people more. 1 second, please. We have to find if they put up the hand.
You know, I'd like to say, because to all you, and I just relate to all of you as family already. Today we are family, okay? So just, and we have prepared something, a surprise for our dear Marty leader, because he's celebrating today his 2nd year of anniversary in Onpassive. So a few of us have prepared something to as family for him. So if you allow us, Marty, to do something as a surprise, we have Antje is with us, but she's just supporting us in spirit and in presence, of course. Then we have Alberto. Are you with us doing that too, Alberto? Yes?
I will try to give my best. Wolfgang and Susanne.
So Wolfgang, please, could you put them in the panel? Wolfgang, he's already, and Susanne, exactly. Just put on your camera if you can. And this is what we do in families when we celebrate something. So today we celebrate. Let me see.
Okay.
Are you ready, Marty? Yes. We'll see
here,
the camera.
I don't know if he could turn on his camera or not. He's in
He has a
the,
camera. Wolfgang and Susanne, can you enable your camera? Könnt ihr eure Kamera aufschalten?
No, I don't have the camera. I have only the micro open.
Okay, and Susanne?
No.
No. Can we do something from our side, Martin?
I'm trying to. Susanna, what's Susanna?
Susanne Lenster. She is here on the panel now, but just with a name. Can you see her?
Yeah,
Wolfgang
I see it, yeah.
And Wolfgang Lambauer, he's also just with a name.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not happening. With you, you were in both. They're not. They're here, but their camera's not working, and I'm really not sure why.
Okay. So I'm asking
Sorry.
you because, you know, we have prepared a surprise, just like in families. And again, Marty is a great leader, Marty de Garmo, as everybody, but today Marty is celebrating his 2nd year of Onpassive. And Wolfgang, Susanne, is it okay for you? It's okay if we do it without your camera?
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll-
Alberto,
I'll be
you
happy
tune in.
to, yeah.
Who starts?
Hold on. Shall I explain first what we're doing? We're going to sing something for you. And as we know that Marty loves to be international webinars, we're going to sing something in German, you know, and it's a happy song. It's a song which we sing as children. It's a joyful song. And we have taken the melody and changed the text of the song, okay? So the text of the song, I'm going to translate it now for you in English. The text
But
says...
don't run away.
And don't know the text, just the text in English. So you can, you know, and it's very easy. It's all dear friends. Yes, please.
Marco.
Oh,
Okay,
Marco,
okay,
Marco is
don't worry.
missing. Marco, please fish Marco up to the panel.
I
Okay,
have-
here is
it's already-
Marco. Marco, you can get ready.
you.
So the text is of the song. This is a free translation. Dear friends from Marty are here. We are all together here today. We celebrate his 2 years Onpassive, and we are grateful to know that he is here and he is just as he is, just authentic as he is. And he's always been Onpassive itself. He has it in he is Onpassive, yes? That's the text. Now in German, I ask you all to mute you everybody, but not Marco, not Susanne, not Wolfgang, and Alberto and I. Are you ready, Marty? Okay, hold on. If you see, I just say. 1, 2, 3 und alle Martins Freunde sind heute hier. Wir danken dir und danken dir dafür. Alle Martins Freunde sind heute hier. Onpassive und danken dir dafür. Danken dir dafür. Alle Martins Freunde sind heute hier. Sind heute hier. Feiern 2 Onpassive und danken dir dafür. Und danken dir dafür.
Thank you very much. Listen, hey, I love you all. You're not going to be on American Idol, but that was so nice. Thank you.
Yeah, you know that.
That's why I say don't run away afterwards.
Yeah, I have to tell you all, we don't have the tools already from Onpassive, right? We are dealing with Zoom, and Zoom is not the ideal tool because
It was improvised.
With our tools we have prepared here, then the voice is going to be superb. You know, we are going to be aligned. This is just, you know, having fun now today,
No,
celebrating.
thank you very much. That means a lot.
You're looking a little bit red there, Marty.
Yeah, thanks, Red. You had to bring that up, right?
Thank God I stayed up.
Yeah, we all know
It's
how much
delighting.
Marty loves being in the spotlight like this. It was right up his alley.
Yeah.
It was great. Thank you, guys. That was awesome.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Most
we shared
important
with
is the fact.
360 people. It was one of our bigger Zooms, too. So, yeah.
You're
Well-
absolutely great, Marty. You're authentic. You are just transparent. You have all embodied all qualities and all spices which Onpassive has. You know, and you deserve more and more and more. And we are so honored to know you, to be with you as sisters and brothers in this family, and join with you and laugh with you, and that's just family. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I guess that we can't end it any better than that, huh? I love you all and thank you very much.